Oglesby. I'm a realtor with Century 21 Classic Estates, and this is Corinne Barrios with Aspire Wellness.
Hi, nice to meet you. So we're here at my Aspire Wellness Yoga Studio. I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga for 5 years now, and I started because I was 190 pounds and had a lot of injuries, like Ed here.
I'm a 3-time back surgery winner, and today we're going to be helping work on our shoulders. Stiff joints and stuff after years of construction and truck driving.
So we're going to do a little bit of stretching with the shoulder. We're going to start with a little band here, and Ed here is on our chair. You also have a strap. So what's more comfortable for you? Do you like the strap, or do you want to use this? The band, or do you want to use the strap? So let's take it overhead and see what feels good for your shoulders. Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Add a little more expansion. Okay. So he's going to use this little rubber band here. Everybody gets it in physical therapy, and nobody ever likes to use it, right? I know. So Ed here is going to take this little strap, and according to his ability, he's just going to bring that strap back and bring it forward, and just get a little mobility in his shoulders, just to see how that feels. And he's going to sit up straight.
Now, if the shoulders are really stiff coming up, do we just stay low here?
Yeah, you just go as far as you can go, and make sure you're inhaling. Sitting up straight, yeah, and exhaling. Feet are on the ground. Perfect. And you're only going to do as many as you can do, and when you're tired and it hurts, bring it down and take a rest. Breathe. Inhale up. And exhale down. Slow and controlled, yeah. And drop it all the way down. Rest it on the knees. And breathe. Roll up those shoulders. So I'm going to turn you sideways so they can see how you're sitting. Nice and straight. So you can use any office chair, any chair at home. You don't really want to be leaning back on it and, like this, right? Because you're not going to do anything for your posture. So he's engaging his abs, and he's lengthening his spine, and his chest is nice and tall. His shoulders are down and relaxed, and his chin is nice and even. All right, we're going to take it back around. And he's going to do a few more of those arm lifts for his shoulder. Maybe he's going to be able to take it a little further back, maybe not. But he's going to do breath. So remember, if you need to just widen that a little bit more because your flexibility isn't that good, and you can take it back. If you're going to take it all the way back and your arm starts to bend a little bit, that's your weak side. You want to stop before you get there. And it's just creating mobility and getting some of those fluids to loosen up, that myofascial, that scar tissue, just getting it to work again. That's all it is regaining some control in that shoulder. Okay? How are you feeling?
I feel great.
And then explain to them what you do feel. Any pain? Do you feel it in your shoulders? Are you feeling a little bit in your abs? What's working?
Well, most specifically, I feel it right here, right now.
Perfect.
Especially after that epidural a month ago and the car accident. So the pain would be
So
mostly
Ed
right
here, to give you a little bit of background, he has been working with giant machinery things that you and I don't even know that they even were possible of making, let's just say, okay? That weigh millions of tons. So, millions of pounds.
Largest one I ever worked on was 6 million pounds.
6 million pounds, okay? So the $6 million man here was injured on the job.
Well,
So we're working to try to rebuild a little bit of strength, and he came to yoga not being able to touch his toes or what, really? Even go back to work or...
right. And that's, with the career change to real estate nowadays, so, lots of sitting or being at open houses.
In the computer, leaning over, so that's bringing a lot of that tension back, a lot of those injuries back, especially in the sciatica area too.
Radiculopathy overall is an issue. The sciatica, definitely down the leg, but in the front.
Are you giving you any planters in the heels or feet yet?
Not specifically, no.
Okay.
I do have a friend who has that issue, so if you have recommendations
I'm one of those too, yeah,
Okay.
we'll work on that too. So we're going to be doing a series of these little yoga videos that you guys know our history, what we're doing. Basically on Sundays afternoons about 10:30 to 12, we're going to try to do a Yoga 101. We're also going to hold a fair and try to get some people in here to introduce them to yoga. If you have injuries and you're not sure what to do, bring it on down and we'll help you. All right, next one. Okay, so let's take the arms out, and we're going to hold the strap shoulder level. And then we're going to twist it up and then come straight. Left hand down, left hand up. Yep, just like a clock, rotating. Breathing. Now remember, you move as fast as your breath allows you to go, right? So if you're breathing, you're going to pass that on me. I'm going to have to pick you up off the floor. So where are you feeling that?
Mostly at the top of the shoulders.
Perfect. Awesome. We're going to do 3 more. Awesome. And then just drop that down. Release and breathe. Let's take this right arm out. We're going to bring it across, and the left arm's going to come under, so we're going to cradle it. We do a little stretch. Yeah. So a lot of people like to bring that shoulder up because it's so tight, so try to really work it down. Yeah. That's effort right there.
I would have thought the other way.
Well, we're going to go up and down. So we want to relax the shoulder first, and then we want to bring it up, all the way up. Bring that arm up. And then we're going to let it come down. We're going to bring it across the body. This way. And then back up.
The other left.
And then give it a hug. And then gently release that. Shake that. And we're going to do the other side. Do a little jiggy. Do a little jiggy. Oh, my battery's low. Darn it! All right, let's do the other side. So left arm comes across, right arm's going to cradle it. Yeah. And then drop that left shoulder up into the air. Phew. So Ed does real estate now, and funny, he definitely needs yoga now. We're going to bring it down because of all the sitting and computer work. I, on the other hand, teach yoga because of my injuries. Inhale, bring it up. And I also run a company called Pack My Parents. Bring that down, and we're going to bring it across. And Pack My Parents is a downsizing business. I downsize, organize, and I help people pack and move into retirement places. And so I need a lot of yoga. Release that. Shake it out. Because I'm the one that's climbing out of the bed or reaching up high to get the things that they can't. So at our age, 56 and
50 this year.
Yay! We need a little bit more movement.
I'm getting gray. It's my vanity, can't take it.
All right, so let's do a little bit of stretching in the back shoulder. So we're going to bring hands back and over, so reverse prayer here. Squeeze the shoulders into the ears now. So we always like to lean this way, so we really want to make sure we're sitting up straight. Breathing. Squeeze the elbows in. Breathe. Holding your breath. So that's the part of the magic. If you're going to hold your breath and you're not going to breathe, it's going to be really hard to do yoga. So make sure that you really focus on something, stare at it. It's called Drishti gaze. And then just gently release those arms, bring them down.
It's a safety thing too, isn't
Yeah.
it? As long as you're breathing.
Well, think about it. When you go to the doctor and they're going to do some kind of procedure to you, they're like, take a deep breath before they come in with this huge-ass needle, right? And so you take a deep breath, and then a long exhale, because when you exhale, you're concentrated on the exhale. You're not thinking about the pain that's going into your arm until it's actually there, right? So it costs, even the dentist, take a deep breath. Everybody tells you the same thing. Take a deep breath and release. All right, so breath arms here last time. We're going to grab that left elbow. Take the left hand, grab that right elbow, and bring it back.
Now that seems kind of advanced maybe for me. How would you
Okay.
modify that?
Then you're going to bring it back just right here. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I can lift it all the way back. And you're going to only take it to where you can. Sitting up straight, remember, breathing. And releasing those fingertips. Yeah, just relax it. And then nice and easy, gently, bring it down. And shake it out, roll up that shoulder. Other side. And I see you have the same problem I do right now. And it's full, not now. See, yours just died, I want you to.
I thought I had more choice than that.
We're trying to do this video thing, and I'm like, are you kidding me? That's the best thing about live, isn't it? Last
I'm excited.
Now, you notice that this one's going back a lot further than the other one? The other one you really couldn't bring back. This one's coming back a little further.
So
And you're sitting up straight, too. And Ed's lost a lot of weight, by the way. Nice and easy, bring it down. Shake it out. Let's take those palms, reach it out. We're going to bend those fingers down and we're going to spell out all the little coins in our hand. And we're going to bring that, just stretch it out. You should feel a nice stretch from here, too, along the arm. Not in the wrist, too? Yeah, my carpal tunnel is bad. So after I broke my foot, getting back on my feet, my carpal tunnel was like, that's not happening. No downward dog for you. So I have to slowly release, slowly regain my hand. So bring that back this way. So I'm bending my fingers back this way now. And we're going to release. Wiggle those fingers. Turn those palms up. We're going to bring the middle finger in. Put all those 3 fingers together and then bring that thumb across. Turn that hand around. That fist down. Grab that fist and we're going to curl it down into. Now if it feels better to curl and bend the elbow, that's okay, but really watch. Wrists are very delicate, so you don't want to hurt yourself. You just want to make sure that it's gentle on the stretch. And then release. If it's too much, always release. Take 2 more breaths and then release and shake it out, yeah? All right. Now we're going to pull those fingers apart away from each other. This is one of my favorite exercises, by the way. Now. Yep. And then pull them away, pull them away, pull them away, sideways, yeah? Now, we're going to palms out, facing you. We're going to pull the fingers back. Ooh, and back, one at a time. Breathing. Releasing that right shoulder. And that left thumb. Shake out those hands. And then I want to just rotate those fingers both directions, counterclockwise and clockwise. Each one nice and easy, nice and gentle. Breathing, smiling. And work that one out. Feels great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally, all the way up to the shoulder. All right, let's do the other hand.
Good.
Pour out those coins, bend those fingers back. Now again, it depends. Elbow can be bent if it's too much. If you want to really bring it down and really get a good stretch, that's great. It's all up to you. Breathing. Always remember, exhale is very important. Release. Always make sure you wiggle too in between. And then we're going to turn them back around and flip them back. No F-birds, okay? I got to watch this guy. You know what I mean? He's flowing F-birds all over the place.
The truck driver comes out.
Right? All right. Woo! Stretch that out. All right, so we're going to flip it over. Middle finger comes in. Other 3 fingers roll in. Thumb goes across all of those. We're going to turn the fist upside down. Bend it into the body. So for me, it feels good for me to keep it straight and bend.
But more of a modification.
Yeah, so it just depends. Like my girlfriend this morning, she had to have it bent in because it felt better for her in her wrist there.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then exhale, release. Check it out. All right, let's separate those fingers. So I don't care if you hold them this way, just pull them apart. Nice and easy. It feels really weird and odd because we never do it. So just take it easy. Go back the other direction. Breathing. Open and close. And then just rotate. I have arthritis in both my pinkies from injuries, so this really helps them. Breathing also really helps. So no matter what you do, make sure it's a lot of breathing. So next 2 weeks from now, we'll be back with another video, and we're going to be working a little bit more on the back for Ed this time, and neck probably. Send in your comments. What do you need? What hurts you? Sciatica, whatever. Let's work on that together. Okay? See you next time.